Hey, what's going on, everyone? Pastor Miguel here, and I'm bringing your daily focus for today. I don't know if you've ever had a meal with a family or maybe a meal with your family. Maybe you've had like a holiday gathering, or maybe you've done some other things like a family reunion. But have you ever sat there at a very beautiful dinner with all the people around and someone brings up something that's like super awkward, right? Makes everybody so uncomfortable at the table. Well, here's the thing. Jesus did just that. And in Matthew 26, verse 20, here's what happens. We're talking about the Last Supper. He's with his disciples, and here's what he says. When evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12. And while they were eating, he said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." What? Jesus just brings up a very, very awkward topic. And I know, like, hey, all the prophecy said this is going to happen, and other prophets said this is going to take place. There's going to be a betrayer, betrays Jesus, the Messiah. All that, everybody knew that was going to take place. But why bring it up at the table, at the most sacred meal, right? When community is like of the utmost importance. Why bring it up now? Why not just let it play out? And I think really, Jesus is making a really big point, because when we think of Judas, we think of Judas with these judgmental eyes, right? With the betrayer, right? And certainly what he did was so wrong. But I think if we look at the story of this Last Supper and what's going on and why Jesus brings this up, I think we can relate to Judas more than we realize. I think out of all the disciples, we can relate to Judas the most. Because here is someone who betrayed Jesus, who wronged Jesus, who hurt Jesus. And maybe you're thinking, hey, Miguel, I've never betrayed Jesus. Really? We've never betrayed Jesus or had plans to betray Jesus. We've never traded Jesus for money, really? For selfish ambitions or desires, for monetary or material things. We've never traded grace for greed. You see, I think we can really relate to Judas. But then I realized this. Here's why I'm saying all of this in this story of the Last Supper. Here's why this is so important. It's because the betrayer, the person who hurt Jesus, the person who betrayed Jesus, who wronged Jesus, listen, was also with Jesus at the table. Welcomed with Jesus at the table. Here's what the Last Supper, the communion, is saying. It's saying all are welcome at the Lord's table. So no matter who you are, no matter what you've done or what's been done to you, it doesn't matter how far you feel from God or how lost you feel, listen, all are welcome at the Lord's table. I hope you have a great rest of your day.